Hello everyone, welcome to today's lecture. In today's class, we will practice some more questions based on Cartesian system of rectangular coordinates. In this class, we will start from question number 8 and we will discuss till question number 14. The images used in our slide deck are for educational purposes only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. Let's start with question number 8. Question number 8 says a line L intersects three sides BC, CA and AB of triangle ABC at P, Q and R respectively. Then we have to find the PB upon PC into CQ upon QA into AR upon RB. Clear? So what we will do, the hint of this question is first we will draw a triangle ABC and we will draw a line which basically intersects BC, CA and AB at PQ, QR and R, right? Clear? And after the using the properties of triangle and coordinates, we can easily find the ratio PB upon PC into CQ upon QA into AR upon RB, right? Clear? So in this way, you can try to approach this question. You have 10 seconds to solve or think about this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution, right? Okay, let's move to the solution part. The formula and key points we will use in this question is, if a point P divides the line joining A x1 y1 and B x2 y2 in the ratio lambda is to 1, then the coordinates of P are P is equal to lambda x2 plus x1 upon lambda plus 1 and lambda y2 plus y1 upon lambda plus 1, right? So let us see the solution. Let A having coordinate x1 y1 and B having coordinate x2 y2 and C having coordinate x3 y3 be the vertices of triangle ABC and Lx plus My plus N equal to 0 be the equation of the line. If P divides PC in the ratio lambda is to 1, then the coordinates of P will be lambda x3 plus x2 upon lambda plus 1, lambda y3 plus y2 upon lambda plus 1, right? And also P lies on L, right? P basically lies on L. So we have we will write these coordinates on the equation of line in terms of x and y. Therefore we can write L times lambda x3 plus x2 upon lambda plus 1 plus M times lambda y3 plus y2 upon lambda plus 1 plus N is equal to 0. Therefore, after solving, you will get minus Lx2 plus My2 plus N upon Lx3 plus My3 plus N is equal to Bp upon Pc is equal to lambda. Clear? Okay. So similarly, we can obtain CQ upon QA is equal to minus of Lx3 plus My3 plus N upon Lx1 plus My1 plus N, equation 2, and AR upon RB can be written as minus of Lx1 plus My1 plus N upon Lx2 plus My2 plus N, right? Equation 3. On multiplying equation 1, 2 and 3, we get Bp upon Pc into CQ upon QA into AR upon PB is equal to minus 1. Clear? So Bp upon Pc into Cq upon Qa into Ar upon Pb will be equal to minus 1. Got it? Okay, let's move to the next question. Question number 9. Question number 9 says, if the coordinates of the vertices of a triangle are integers, then the triangle cannot be. Clear? So the hint of this question is, we will draw a triangle and write the vertices of triangle as integer, and after using the properties of triangle and coordinates, you can easily find whether the triangle can be of which type, right? So in this way, you can try to approach this question. You have 10 seconds to solve or think about this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution part, right? Okay, let's move to the solution. Formula and key points we will use in this question is, first, distance between 2 points A x1 y1 bx2 y2 is AB is equal to root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Second, area of triangle ABC having sides A, B and C opposite to each angle respectively is delta is can be written equal to 1 by 2 BC sin A is equal to 1 by 2 AB sin C is equal to 1 by 2 AC sin B. Third, area of triangle having vertices A, x1, y1, B, x2, y2 and C, x3, y3 is delta is equal to 1 by 2 into x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2, right? So let us see the solution. Let A having vertices x1, x2, x1, y1, B, x2, y2 and C, x3, y3 be the vertices of a triangle and x1, x2, x3 and y1, y2, y3 be integers. So BC square is equal to x2 minus x3 whole square plus y2 minus y3 whole square is a positive integers. So if the triangle is equilateral, then AB is equal to BC is equal to CA is equal to A. Clear? And angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C is equal to 60 degree. Clear? Now, since area of triangle is equal to 1 by 2, BC sin A is equal to 1 by 2 into A square sin 60 is equal to A square by 2 into root 3 by 2 and it is equal to root 3 by 4 A square, which is irrational. Since A square is a positive integer, now the area of triangle in terms of coordinates equal to 1 by 2 into x1 into y2 plus y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2, which is a rational number. So this contradicts that the area is an irrational number, right? If triangle is an equilateral triangle, right? So if triangle is equilateral triangle, then our statement will be a contradiction. Clear? So triangle cannot be an equilateral triangle, right? Triangle cannot be an equilateral triangle. Got it? Okay, let's move to the next question. Question number 10. Question number 10 says let O 0 0 P 3 4 and Q 6 0 be the vertices of triangle OPQ. The point R inside the triangle OPQ is such that triangle OPR, triangle PQR and triangle OQR are of equal area. Then R is equal to we basically have to find the coordinates of R. Clear? So what we will do, first we will try to draw that the triangle OPQ with the coordinates with the coordinates of O, P and Q respectively. Now the point is basically point R is inside triangle OPQ, right? We will put a point R inside triangle OPQ such that now we have coordinate of OPR, OQR, PQR and triangle OQR have equal area. Clear? So we can assume the coordinate of R as alpha and beta or H and K, and we can easily find the area of the three triangles using the coordinates, right? So in this way you can try to approach this question. You have 10 seconds to solve or think about this question. After 10 seconds we will discuss the solution part, right? Okay, let's move to the solution part. You can see this. The formula and key points we'll use in this question is coordinates of centroid of triangle having vertices A, x1, y1, B, x2, y2 and C, x3, y3 are x1 plus x2 plus x3, y3 and y1 plus y2 plus y3, y3, right? Next, let's see the solution. We have a C. You can see in figure, you have a triangle. We have a triangle having coordinate of O 0 0, P 3 4 and Q 6 0, and we have a point R having we have a point R. Let here R is the centroid of triangle OPQ, right? Here R is the centroid of triangle OPQ. Given O 0 0, P 3 4 and Q 6 0. Let R H K. So that H is equal to 0 plus 3 plus 6 upon 3, which is 9 by 3, which is equal to 3. K is equal to 0 plus 4 plus 0 upon 3, which is 4 by 3. So coordinates of R, HK is equal to 3 and 4 by 3. Clear? 3 and 4 by 3. Got it? So option C, 3 and 4 by 3 is the right answer. Clear? Option C, 3 and 4 by 3 will be the right answer. Got it? Okay. Let us move to the next question. Question number 11. Question number 11 says the number of points having both coordinates as integers that lie in the interior of the triangle with vertices 0 0, 0 41 and 41 0 is. So the again hint of this question is, first we will try to draw the triangle having vertices 0 0, 0 41 and 41 0. So what we have to do, we basically have to find the coordinates, like that is number of points which is inside interior of this triangle. Clear? Okay. So by using the coordinates, we can easily find how many points will be there which will be inside this triangle. Clear? So in this way you can try to approach this question. You have 10 seconds to solve or think about this question. After 10 seconds we will discuss the solution part, right? Okay, let's move to the solution part. So the formula and key points we will use in this question: the number of positive integral solution of the equation x1 plus x2 till xr is equal to n is n minus 1 c r minus 1. Clear? Next, let us see the solution. We have a triangle having vertices 0, 0, 41, 0 and 0, 41. So required points x, y are such that it satisfies x plus y less than 41 and x greater than 0, y greater than 0. So number of positive integral solution of the equation x plus y plus k is equal to 41 will be number of integral coordinates in the bounded region. Therefore, the total number of integral coordinates is equal to 41 minus 1 c 3 minus 1, which is 40 c2. Clear? 40 c2. So after solving 40 c2, you will get 40 factorial upon 2 factorial into 38 factorial, which after solving you will get 780. Clear? 780. Therefore option D, 780 is the right answer. Got it? Okay, let's move to the next question. Question number 12. Question number 12 says if 0, 0, 1, 1 and 1, 0 be the middle points of the sides of a triangle, its incenter is. We basically have to find the incenter. Clear? So we know the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle. Coordinates of the midpoints of the vertices of a triangle. Midpoints of a triangle are 0, 0, 1, 1 and 1, 0. Right, coordinates of the midpoints of the sides of a triangle. Clear? So by using this we can easily find the sides of the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle, and after that we can easily find the incenter of the triangle. Got it? So in this way you can try to approach this question. You have 10 seconds to solve or think about this question. After 10 seconds we will discuss the solution part, right? Okay, let's move to the solution part. See, the formula and key points we will use here is coordinate of incenter of a triangle having sides A, B and C and corresponding angles A, B and C are ax1 plus bx2 plus cx3 upon a plus b plus c, and ay1 plus by2 plus cy3 upon a plus b plus c, where a x1 y1, b x2 y2 and c x3 y3 are the vertices of triangle ABC. Clear? Second, coordinates of the midpoint of line having vertices x1 y1 and x2 y2 are x1 plus x2 y2 and y1 plus y2 y2. Right? Next, let us see the solution. If A having coordinate x1 y1, B having coordinate x2 y2 and C having coordinate x3 y3 with the vertices of triangle, and if 0, 0, 1, 1 and 1, 0 are the middle points of AB, BC and CA respectively, then x1 plus x2 equal to 0, x2 plus x3 equal to 2, x3 plus x1 is equal to 2, y1 plus y2 equal to 2, y2 plus y3 is equal to 2 and y3 plus y1 is equal to 0. Clear? By using midpoints theorem. Right? Clear? Midpoint of side. So A 0, 0, B 0, 2 and C 2, 0 are the vertices of triangle ABC. Now A is equal to BC, we can calculate as 2 root 2, B is equal to CA as 2 and C is equal to AB, which is equal to 2. Clear? Which is equal to 2. Got it? We can easily find the distance between the 2 points, and coordinates of these 2 points are given. AB, we can AB having coordinates of A as 0, 0 and B as 0, 2. BC having coordinates of B as 0, 2 and C as 2, 0, and CA having coordinates of C as 2, 0 and A as 0, 0. Clear? Okay. So the coordinates alpha beta in the incenter are given by alpha is equal to ax1 plus bx2 plus cx3 upon a plus b plus c is equal to 2 minus root 2. Clear? And beta is ay1 plus by2 plus cy3 upon a plus b plus c, which you can calculate 2 minus root 2. That is, the incenter is 2 minus root 2 and 2 minus root 2. Clear? So incenter of the triangle will be 2 minus root 2 and 2 minus root 2. Got it? Okay. Let us move to the next question. Question number 13. Question number 13 says vertices of a triangle are 1, 2, 2, 3 and 3, 1. Its circumcenter is. Vertices of the triangle are 1, 2, 2, 3 and 3, 1. Then its circumcenter is. We basically have to find the circumcenter of the triangle. So what we can do, the hint of this question is the vertices of the triangle are given, so we can easily find the side of the triangle. Clear? And after that we can easily find the incenter of the triangle. Got it? So in this way you can try to approach this question. You have 10 seconds to solve or think about this question. After 10 seconds we will discuss the solution, right? Okay, let us move to the solution part. The formula and key points we will use in this question is distance between 2 points A, x1, y1, b, x2, y2 is AB is equal to root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, right? Now let us see the solution. Let xy be the coordinates of circumcenter. So AP is equal to BP is equal to CP, and it is equal to radius of circle, right? Which is equal to x minus 1 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square is equal to x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square is equal to x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square, right? Solving first and second part, we will get x minus 1 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square is equal to x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square, which after solving you will get x square plus 1 minus 2x plus y square plus 4 minus 4x is equal to x square plus 4 minus 4x plus y square plus 9 minus 6x, which after solving you will get 2x plus 2y is equal to 8. Clear? And x plus y is equal to 4. Equation A, right? Now solving first and third part, you will get x minus 1 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square is equal to x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square, and you will get x square plus 1 minus 2x plus y square plus 4 minus 4y is equal to x square plus 9 minus 6x plus y square plus 1 minus 2y, and you will get 4x minus 2y is equal to 5. Equation B. So from equation A and B you will get x plus y is equal to 4 and 4x minus 2y is equal to 5. Therefore after solving these two equations you will get x is equal to 13 by 6 and y equal to 11 by 6. Therefore circumcenter is basically 13 by 6 and 11 by 6. Clear? So circumcenter of the triangle is 13 by 6 and 11 by 6. Got it? Okay, let us move to the next question. Question number 14. Question number 14 says if the vertex of a triangle B 1 1 and the middle points of two sides through it be minus 2 3 and 5 2, then the centroid of the triangle is. We basically have to find the centroid of the triangle. Got it? So the hint of this question is we can assume the coordinates of centroid as hk, and if a vertex of triangle are given as 1 1 and middle points of two sides are given, middle points of two sides through it be minus 2 3 and 5 2, then by using the properties of triangle, clear, and coordinates, we can easily find the centroid of the triangle. Clear? By using centroid formula. So in this way you can try to approach this question. You have 10 seconds to solve or think about this question. After 10 seconds we will discuss the solution part, right? Okay, let's move to the solution part. The formula and key points used. The coordinates of midpoints of a triangle having vertices x1 y1 and x2 y2 are x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. Coordinates of centroid of a triangle having vertices a x1 y1, b x2 y2 and c x3 y3 are x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3, right? Next let us see the solution. See, we have a which is 1 1 and coordinate of E which is minus 2 3 and coordinate of F is 5 2. Let us assume coordinate of B as x1 y1 and coordinate of C as x2 y2. So x1 plus 1 by using midpoint, formula of midpoint, x1 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to minus 2. So you will get x1 is equal to minus 5. And y1 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 3. Therefore you will get y1 is equal to 5. Therefore coordinate of B is x1 y1 which is minus 5 and 5. Again you can apply x2 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 5. Therefore you can write x2 is equal to 9 and y2 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to 2. Therefore you can write y2 is equal to 3, right? Okay, so therefore coordinate of C will be 9 and 3 and coordinate of centroid you can easily find. Clear? As 1 plus 9 minus 5 by 3 and 1 plus 5 plus 3 by 3, which after solving you will get 5 by 3 and 3, 5 by 3 and 3, right? Clear? So in this way we have seen a lot of different types of question based on Cartesian system or rectangular coordinates. Hope you understood the concepts, how to apply the concept in the question, and hope you liked our lecture, right? Thank you so much.